YouTube, welcome to another one of my videos. Now in this video, I'm gonna talk about the pros and the cons of being a stylist. Now I've been a stylist for several years. Now I'm gonna get into the pros and cons. And if you have not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave me a comment. Now let's get to it. Now, I don't know which one I should get into right now. Should I go for the pros or the cons? Cons. Now, one of the things that I didn't know prior to going to beauty school, because, you know, my grandmother was a hairstylist and I always, as a kid, you know, used to play dress up and do hair. And that's how I ended up getting the love of hair, because it was fun, it was exciting. You know, I used to do my sister's hair, my friend's hair, memorized by hair. And my grandmother did hair. So I would see that she was getting paid. So I was like, well, hey, let me go ahead and go to school and you know, have some fun and could still make some money, which was true. Once I got out of beauty school and I actually went into real life mode, is when I mean going to a salon and working. So as my clientele built, got bigger, larger, I noticed the demand was out, you know, it was out there. With that demand meant I worked a lot of hours and I shampooed a lot of hair. My back would hurt, my neck, right around here, shoulder, just hurt. My legs would hurt. And I said to myself, whoa, I didn't know this came with it. And I'm not saying it as negative, but it's just certain things about a profession that you didn't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I wasn't gonna have time to eat, you know, take a break, take a break to use the restroom. I didn't know any of those. I didn't know that I was gonna have to work and give my holidays up, you know, making everybody else pretty and me being the last one to get my hair done. I didn't know that. You know, when you get in this field, it's like all the holidays are so demanding, and it's about making your clients beautiful. So on Christmas, that's one of the busiest days. Any of the holidays. So you know, I was doing everybody hair. By the time Christmas came, I looked up, I'm like, wow, I forgot to go Christmas shopping. On Thanksgiving, I never had enough time to run out and go get my food until late. And by the time I got there, all the food was gone. And I know I could have prepared it and probably did it a week and 2 weeks prior to the holiday. But you know, when you caught up in that hustle and bustle, you forget. I mean, I know I did. I don't know about you, but I know I did. So that was one of the things, the holidays just consumed your days, you know, and dealing with clients that have bad attitude and, you know, you want to please people. I know I do. And you're not going to be able to please everyone. You know, sometimes a client get in the chair and you do their hair and they don't like it. But then they come back, they still are not pleased. And I never understood that. Like, if you don't like your hair, then why you still come back? Once I had kids, it became very demanding. You know, I didn't spend as much time with my kids that I wanted to, but that was the profession I chose, and that was the field that took care of me and my family. Yeah, and another thing about the cons, a lot of time you'll have a set price for your style, you know, what you charge. And then a client want to come in and try to negotiate with you on your price. And you're like, no, this is what I charge. Or either they want to come in with the hair shampooed and want to know if you would take some money off. No, I don't. No, you have to get your hair shampooed. So that's another one of the things, they want to negotiate price. And then, you're dealing with clients that have scalp issues and, not being negative, but you dealing with a lot of things as far as the scalp, because some people have psoriasis, other scalp issues where they have to go to the dermatologist. Then I found out when I first started going to beauty school, coming right out of cosmetology school, I would dress up. And sure enough, I had to stop that. And I would have to wear a vest because my clothes was getting messed up and my nice clothes was getting damaged. And I was like, man, you would go to work one way and come out different. Hair messed up, you sweating, your clothes messed up. So that's another one of, that I would say was a con. And sometimes if I was having a bad day, because, sometimes we do tend to have bad days, and I could not go to work and have a messed up attitude. And if I came in there and I wasn't talkative, then the clients want to know what's wrong. And if they came in there and they had not having a good day, and you ask them, they be pissed off at you. Like, I'm just coming in here to get my hair done. I don't want to talk. So it kept me off balance sometimes. And the thing that it bothered me, that you're dealing with people all day long. So if you did 10 people today, and so that means you're dealing with 10 different personalities. In work, you didn't get paid. So if you decided to talk out for a month and you didn't save any money, then you weren't gonna get any money. You weren't getting paid. Unless you were a good saver. You had to pay your own taxes, you had to pay your own insurance, you had to pay your own disability insurance. So that some people could see that as a con, as a negative. So let me know if I left anything out, or if you experienced anything different. And now we're about to go into the pro. Love about doing hair, I was able to create my own life. I was able to create my own hours. It wasn't a cap on how much money I could make. It gave me the freedom to work when I wanted to work. That's one of the things. I met a lot of people that I ended up becoming friends with. I became friends with a lot, and I learned a lot. Having the clientele that I had doctors, lawyers, teachers, stay-at-home mom, factory workers. They went from one spectrum to another. So sitting there listening to their story, it was almost like reading a book. I walked down that journey with them. So I learned so much about life through their eyes. I've learned so much things, that I love the friendship, the camaraderie with the other, stylists, and, we got along well, and I love my clientele. So I love that. I love the idea that, when they had a special occasion, like their wedding day, that I was the one that has something to do with that. When I would attend their wedding, and I look at them and say, wow, I did their hair and I made them look beautiful. That was one of the things, on their kids' graduation, or if they graduated from college, I had a hand in that, doing their hair. And that's one of the things that I love about, doing hair. And I love that it provided me a life that I never thought that I would have. Like my home, I've been in this home for over 17 years. I was able to raise my kids in a nice home. And I have 2 sons. One of my sons ended up getting a 4-year scholarship to a 4-year college degree, and my youngest son didn't get a scholarship, but I was able to pay his tuition to a 4-year college degree. So that was one of the positive things that I was able to do in this profession. And this is the only profession that I've ever had and I've only done in my life, and has really provided me an excellent life. And if you're thinking about going to school to be a cosmetologist, I said it's an excellent field to get into, but you need to know the pros and the cons because no one ever told me about it. So I hope this video helped you. And if I left anything out, drop it in a comment and let me know your experience. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment because I would love to hear your experience, and hit the like button. And I'll see you in my next video.